Hey guys, welcome back to another tutorial. My name is Haley with PrintsWell, and today I'm going to show you how to place your first order. All right, so this is our lovely ordering portal. And if you're unfamiliar with this, we have a whole video on navigating your account and you should check it out. Okay, so let's hop right in. All right, so placing your first order, we'll start with the Start Order button, and it's going to bring you here to this page. And today I'm going to be ordering some flat cards and some envelopes. And once you get into this, you'll see that you already have an order number placed right here at the top. So what type of product do you want to order? In this drop-down menu, you will see all of the products that we offer, and you will just select which one that you are trying to order. What standard size, or you can enter the custom size, which you can do here, but I am going to order the A7 or 5x7. It will then ask you what kind of paper you would like to order, and I love the 120 eggshell ultra white. Do I want to print on the back? No. So 4/0 is printing only on one side, and 4/4 is printing on both sides. So I'm only going to be printing on the front today. Then it's going to give you, your product description here. For future references, you could actually use this item number here to place this exact order without having to put in all of the information. Okay, moving on. Let's go ahead and select the quantity. I'm going to get 10 of them today. So I'm going to select this product, and then it will bring you to this page. And as you can see, it has all of your product information here at the top along with that item number. It's going to ask you some more questions like, will this be a variable printing job? No. And then it might ask you to put in a quantity again, and that's okay. And then it will ask you to choose your packaging. And we have 3 different options. Bagged is the very basic option. It's just cellophane. And then we have a boxed option, which is a white box, and a premium option, which is a white box with a clear lid. Let's choose premium. After you choose your packaging, it's time to put in our files. So you'll hit browse here and then go find your file stored on your computer. All right, so it's loading now. Beautiful. After your file uploads, it will give you a brief little preview showing you what the product will look like. I love it. I think it looks wonderful. And I think I'm going to choose a die cut today. You will want to click this drop-down menu, and I think I'm going to do the wave. Perfect, that looks great. You also have the option to add hole drilling, and in some products you can do angled corners. And after you put in all of your file information, it will bring you to this page where it will ask you if you want some envelopes, and yes, I would love some. This drop-down menu, we have tons of options. And today I'm going to choose the ultra white eggshell and the Euro flap. Just like 10 of them. I don't want printing on them, but you do have your options. And then it's going to ask if you would like liners for these envelopes, and yes, I do. I would love to add some liners, so I'm going to hit yes and then select the paper, which I'm going to choose the 70 text weight smooth bright white. It's going to ask if you want your envelopes lined by us, and the answer is yes. Why wouldn't you? It is such a no-brainer. It's going to save you so much time if you let us handle it. We have people here that will do it for you. And it will just arrive assembled and ready to go. One less thing that you have to do. So we do recommend choosing this option. Okay, so it's time to upload the liner file, and you will click browse and then go find your file in your computer. After it uploads, you will see it in this area, and I just did a solid color. Okay, let's hit next. And then it'll bring you to this page where you can see all of your items and their descriptions, your product total. And there's another little preview here to see what you're getting. And if everything looks correct, you'll hit add to cart. And after you add to cart, it will bring you to this page, and you can just review all of the information and make sure everything is right before you check out. And as you can see, I have my invitation, the envelope liner. It does show all of my other little things here, like the quantity, the die cut that I decided on, just things like that. Look over all of that and make sure all of that's correct before you hit checkout. In the PO/customer box, you could pretty much put whatever you want here, and we recommend putting like a unique name or some sort of label so that it's easy to find for you. For example, I put the couple's first initials wedding invite, so it will be easy for me to find. For the customer service request, anything that you put in this box, it will put a hold on your order until somebody from our customer success team accesses it and confirms it and moves it on into the printing process. So just something to keep in mind if you're on a tight schedule, that this order will not be printed until someone from our customer success team reads and approves it. Okay, so I put a little note in there for them so they don't print this order because this is for a tutorial. And then I'm gonna hit update. Okay, so one more thing before we check out, I'm gonna show you how you would add another product if you decided to do so. Just like you did earlier, just gonna go through the same process right here on the same page. as your checkout page. And I'm going to do a folded card. And I'm going to do, let's see, an A2 or the 4.25 by 5.5. And let's see, choose my paper. And nope, I just want printing on the front. All right, I'm gonna get 10 of them things and then I'm gonna select product. All right, so it's gonna bring you to this page, familiar. Okay, so nope, will not be a variable printing job. And I want to bag these. And same as earlier, you're gonna hit browse and go find your file on the computer. Something I do want to mention is that our system will scan for any incorrect files. So let's say you uploaded a file that has no bleed, or you submitted a file that is a different size from the product that you selected. It will flag it and put a little notice there letting you know that it's not the correct size or the file doesn't have any bleed. So just something to keep in mind if you do see that. Okay, so now that the file is uploaded, let's check it out. This is our folded card preview, and be mindful whenever you are uploading folded cards and making sure that they are correct. Amazing, looks wonderful. So let's hit next and let's see. Yes, I do want to get envelopes and I would like to choose mid green. Beautiful. Whenever you choose an envelope, the envelope color will display here on the screen like so. I do love this color. I don't want any printing on my envelopes. And no, I don't think I want to line these. So let's hit next. And same as last time, you will see all of your information and you can add to cart. Okay, so we have all of our products. The gang's all here. Review and make sure that everything is correct before you hit checkout. Looking good to me. So all of our shipping information will then come up on the screen. And as you can see, we do have some recommended options here, Amazon Ground being one of the best. If you scroll down a little further, you will see the standard ordering process, which will give you an estimated ship date. And you can also rush your order if you'd like for an additional cost. Just make sure that you read all of this information here. Awesome, so let's submit our order. Yes, we would like to submit our order. And once you submit your order, it will bring you back to the home page and give you a little confirmation showing that the order was placed with an invoice number. It will give you the customer reference that you put in there so that it's easy to find. All of your information will be right here on the front. And with that being said, you'll be able to go find it in your order history. For 20 minutes after you place the order, you will have the opportunity to cancel it. After 20 minutes, just go ahead and consider the order printed. And if you do want to modify anything such as the shipping address or the shipping method, you can do that as well with the modify button. Okay, and in this search bar here, you'll be able to put in that PO number or the customer reference. It'll be easy to find when you have tons of orders to sift through. So that's where you will put that in. Okay, but that's pretty much it. That's how you place your first order. And that brings us to the end of our video. Thank you so much for sticking around, and please subscribe to our YouTube channel for more tutorials. Thank you so much. Bye.